I Am Presence, decides. Channeled by Preston. April 12, 2017. Christine, Hi Lightworkers. Here is a message from the monadic realm relayed by Andre, my ascended twin flame, by telepathic communication. Andre. Your, or our, I Am Presence, has given me this message to pass on to you. I Am Presence. It is the I Am Presence whose radiance forms a circle of light before you to light your way, who also is the I Am Presence whose radiance lights your ascended twin flame's pathway, and, it is your I Am Presence, who decides when the time of reunion is to take place. It is I who decides when the time of reunion of the twin flames is to take place. It is I who decides according to a plan formulated, eons ago by the High Council of Heaven, when to cause the divine will to be fulfilled. Christine. I have received this message as a reply to a question that I made while in prayer during the previous night. I asked a question, although it is to be expected that, if the monad created the higher selves, who in turn projected fiery flames as extensions of themselves into physicality, that twin flames should be sharing the same monadic presence. That night when thinking about this I had stated, if it is true that this is so, and now have received the above message concerning that matter. This message does confirm that predestination is part of our existence. The spirit within, whom I refer to as the monadic I Am, chose the words that he did, because of the following prayer, which is a modified version of the one used in the Summit Lighthouse, because of copyright laws, to be on the safe side, although they do not object to a fair use of their material. The Ascended Masters encourage the dissemination of the knowledge concerning the existence of the I Am Presence, which has been suppressed in exoteric religions. Furthermore, Archangel Michael has asked me to revive within the new generation of lightworkers the truths that the Ascended Masters taught through their messengers decades ago. The prayer that I am referring to is as follows. Call. O my constant loving I Am Presence, whose radiance forms a circular shield before me to light my way, I am calling to ask you to strengthen me in this great pillar of light through every passing moment. Into this electric tube of divinely charged energy, direct a swift upsurge of the violet fire of freedom's forgiving transmuting flame. Cause the ever-expanding energy of this flame, projected downward into the force field of my human energies, to completely change every negative condition into the positive polarity of my own divine self. I am now accepting the full manifestation of my prayer, and calling for a sacred release of assistance from your divine heart to intensify it until all are God-free in the light that never, never fails. Christine. Andre continued, reminding me of what happened during the previous night after Archangel Michael prepared me for something that I had not experienced before, and a different sensation in the body, and mostly around the heart chakra, saying you are not being attacked. Andre. You are tired, because last night you were given a treatment using a technology you might call an electrical regenerator, as it generates electrical energy to replenish your form directly in a way that is different from the healing you are sometime receiving from a being of light of higher dimension, such as an archangel, or ascended master, or galactic being. It is different in the way that you do not experience a spiritual communion with the core energy, or electronic presence of this being, which you call a supernatural experience, with its application. It is different, because it is devoid of identity as it is technology. It is purely electrical, and magnetic to give you back the life force that is present when you are young, and have started recently upon the journey of life, but that has been lost as you have grown in age. It was the second time you received such a treatment, and towards the end you have felt how it can be difficult to sustain, or endure, the last few minutes of it, not that it is painful, but slightly uncomfortable. We wanted to stretch it as far as we could, as far as you could take it. You felt the effects upon your heart chakra. It is where is situated the point of entrance of the energies of light which the apparatus dispenses. Your body then needs to adjust to the treatment the next day, and you experience some tiredness, but this is followed later with a replenishment that extends your life. We bring to you this form of healing by the means of a technology that your physical eyes are unable to see, but that works upon the etheric system of your 4 lower bodies, that is the closest to your nervous system. This is in contrast with the idea of the healing you, and the lightworkers, may receive an astral, or etheric projection to the retreats of the masters, as well as their light chambers, while you are asleep, and the healing is applied to the core of you, while not in your body, in the case of which the healing has to trickle down to your physical body with a delay. The electrical regenerator is more effective, and it is not for the healing of particular ailments, but to recharge you with the dynamic force that is lost with age. You will continue receiving healing in various forms, and for different problems. For instance, you are being charged with the power of the different rays, such as the 7th ray relating to the violet flame, and it brings solutions to the various problems you experience in life due to karma, or imbalances, or situations. It has a liberating effect, and works in partnership with the circles and swords of blue flame of certain Elohim and archangels to liberate mankind from the political dominion and influence of the dark forces, the arch-deceivers, as well as their indoctrination. The tools provided by the Ascended Masters using the power of the spoken word, as well as visualizations, produce healing, as well as regeneration for you, dear ones, as part of the changes that are to be expected in this time of transition on Terra that lead to great events, and great encounters, even fairy tale-like happenings. There also are a multitude of other blessings coming your way to fulfill the prophecies of peace, and new technologies. So hold on to your hats, for the wind of God that brings great changes to this world is going to sweep through every facet of life, and expose the suppression of truth in a way that will also blow your mind. For the time being, and for parting, I just bid you to stay safe and secure in the light of the archangels and of the Ascended Masters. Farewell. Andre.